Hello there, welcome to another Tello video. As you notice, a little change of quality. The glasses on the glasses. Much love to you. Lock it in. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a little blinded. At the same time, the future's mighty bright. Settle down, I'll kiss you. You know the damn deal. But I want to talk to you guys about something pretty damn interesting. Now listen up. Next phase, editor, you better make sure the button works right now. That's what I said, sir. I'll pack them up in Minecraft. YouTube family friendly, you know the damn deal. But in next phase, you guys can make yourself a lot of damn money. Let me explain. So what I recommend doing is looking at the list that I'm going to present you guys here of all the materials that are going to start skyrocketing come phase 8, and save this video for later on, because right now a lot of these items that I am seeing, they are going for a pretty decent price for sure on Crusader Strike, but they will go for even more once phase 8 is actually out and ready to launch. A lot of people are going to want to be, farming these out. There's going to be very competitive pricing and obviously contention in the farming areas for these things. So let's look at one of the examples right now, right here, for the Crusader's knapsack. The Crusader's knapsack and the Crimson Dawn woven bag, they're both going to require righteous orbs, as well as bolt of rune cloths and iron web spider silk for the knapsack. And then for the Dawn woven bag, it's going to require essence of the undeath. These prices are surely going to skyrocket to an all-time high. The rest of the other things are just the red dye, which you get from the vendor, and the Blood of the Heroes is going to be an area that's going to be heavily contested in the Eastern Plaguelands and in the Western Plaguelands. So if you don't farm this now, when the time is out in phase 8, people are going to be farming the heck out of this, and there's going to be a lot of contention during those early weeks. So I recommend doing it now while you have the chance. So those two things in particular, people are going to be selling those bags, people are going to be selling those materials, farming those, and it's going to be a huge money maker. Please trust me when I say this. Another thing is going to be these Tinderbox. I'm assuming they're engineer-related items. This one says Tinderbox Nitro Boost, and the other one says Tinderbox Teleport. So we have a boost and a teleport, and it seems like the type of material you need for this is an unstable trigger, as well as a thorium tube. As well as the teleport, you require an unstable trigger and a thorium widget. So for my engineers out there, the stocks are going up on these bad boys, and I'm not too sure if this is a trinket or just an on-use item, but it seems like it's providing a lot of movement speed and a teleport, which is really huge, and that could be really, awesome for the PvPers, right? So for any of my PvPers out there, if you want to start making some good money, or engineers, this is something to look forward into. You can make yourself a damn good buck for this one for sure. Now, for my cookies out there, for anybody living in the kitchen, anybody making the sweet creme de la crops, much love to you. I'll take 20 of those, by the way. Settle down. However, we have the Grand Lobster Banquets, right? Or the Banquets, right? And the key important components here is going to be the dark claw lobsters and turtle meat. What I love so much about this is it's going to bring back a lot of people into a lot of open areas in the world of Azeroth that are no longer being visited, such as like, Hillsbrad Foothills, for example, right? Or in South Shore, where farm all the turtles, right? Up into the lake. And a lot of people are going to be farming there. People are going to be fishing in Ajara for the dark claw lobsters. There's going to be a lot of, contention for this as well. And it's going to be one of the best foods in the game, providing 40 AP, 23 spell damage, 44 healing power, and 10 stamina for 45 minutes. And it's a feast, right, that lasts 3 minutes and serves up to 40 players. It's going to be used for boss fights specifically, which is going to be awesome. So I really recommend going after these materials now, racking up a lot of it, and if you want to make yourself a lot of money come phase 8, this is the way to go. Now, this is a big one here, because everything from at least what we're seeing in the PTR in New Avalon, the new area, right, with the raid and everything, it requires the Scarlet uniform pieces. Now, we're not too sure how this is going to go, if it's going to be treated like Nax with the Sanctified gear, but the Scarlet uniform pieces are quite interesting, and it seems like we're going to have this in order to be friendly with the people in this like new area or new town, right? And what all the pieces I'm seeing in the regent list, it seems like everything requires righteous orbs. This means that it's going to skyrocket severely in price. Righteous orbs, people are going to be farming strat. People are going to be farming any locations that righteous orbs drop in. It's going to be heavily contested, and the prices are going to skyrocket to an all-time high for at least the first couple weeks to a month of the phase coming out. But right now, people are prepping for it, don't get me wrong. So please do me a favor and farm these righteous orbs to make yourselves a good amount of money. But that's not the only thing. A lot of these pieces are also going to require, for my leatherworkers, rugged leather and cure rugged hide. So if it's not already pricey enough, because those are pretty, pricey on the auction house for the most part, already, but it's going to get even worse. And I recommend farming this out for my leather workers out there, for the skinners, anybody out there that, focuses on this. Make yourself a lot of money right now by hoarding this now and then waiting later to, reap the rewards. Another big one for, my miners out there is for the plate wearers that are going to be using any of the Scarlet Soldiers chest plates, for example, right? Where you're going to require the righteous orbs, but it's not going to require any of the hides. It's going to require thorium bars. So thorium bars are about to shoot up in price at an all-time high as well. So anybody farming out there, make sure to get the farming going now and then not wait for, a later time before thorium bars skyrocket to an all-time high, because we all know when something requires, a high blacksmithing or, any type of metal material, it usually is at a really ridiculous price. So I really recommend, farming that out and, getting the best you can now instead of waiting for later. And another key thing that I want to talk to you guys about is the brand new enchants that are coming, to our weapons, right? And we have these new Brilliance of the Grand Sorcerer, the Grand Arcanist, and also the Grand Crusader. So enhanced version of previous enchants that we have, and it seems like these are going to be the new BIS enchants for our weapons, which is going to require, once again, a righteous orb, just one, but also 15 illusion dust. For any of my disenchanters out there, start disenchanting and getting those AQ supplies like a mofo right now. Get a lot of them, disenchant to get a lot of illusion dust, and rack it up a lot, because illusion dust stocks are going up to the moon 100%. But basically, guys, this is really just a gold understanding. I don't want to even say this is a guide, but just more of an informational post for you to understand that, this is stuff that you could do right now and make yourself a lot of money in the future if you just hold on to it. And I definitely think a lot of people are going to be chasing much more other materials that I haven't mentioned on this list, but this is a good starter guide and list you can have right now. Maybe write it down on a black magic marker. I'm stuttering once again. Catch that, and then maybe write it down with a little pen or save the post or video, whatever you want to do. HelloJTello is just trying to help you out, make some money, okay? So much love to you. I'll catch you on the next one. Locking in, keep on keeping on, all that good stuff. And I'll see you later. Chat, come to stream if you want to see the glasses on the glasses. We be turning up in this bitch like a mofo. I'll see you later. Editor, cut the video before I fucking shoot you with a 12 gauge. Settle down. In Minecraft, you two don't pack me up.